Today we're uncovering some of the most unforgotten and revealing moments from the Civil War. Welcome to Timeless Frames channel. Let's dive in these rare and iconic photographs. Soldiers gathered at their makeshift kitchen. This historical picture from 1864 shows soldiers gathered in their makeshift kitchen, reading letters from home. It captures a rare moment of peace and camaraderie amidst the hardships of war. Their expressions reflect the solace these letters bring during turbulent times. A rare moment of peace as soldiers read letters from home. This historical photograph captures soldiers in their makeshift kitchen, reading letters from loved ones. It reflects a brief moment of solace amidst the turmoil of war. Their expressions reveal the comfort these words bring. A group gathers to prepare for a field amputation. This poignant image shows soldiers preparing for a field amputation, surrounded by the tools of the trade. The somber mood underscores the harsh realities of battlefield medicine. It's a vivid reminder of the sacrifices made during the war. October 3, 1862, President Lincoln visiting General McClellan at Antietam. This rare photograph shows President Lincoln meeting General McClellan at the Antietam battlefield. The visit symbolizes leadership during one of the war's pivotal moments. It captures a critical exchange shaping the course of the Civil War. General Grant at a War Council meeting. This historical image captures General Grant leaning over a bench during a critical War Council meeting. His posture reflects the weight of decisions being made. It showcases the intense strategy discussions that shaped Union victories. Union entrenchments in Georgia. This photograph showcases the intricate Union entrenchments built in Georgia during the Civil War. These fortifications highlight the engineering ingenuity of the time. They served as a vital defense mechanism in the campaign. A chaplain conducting Mass at Fort Corcoran, Washington, D.C. This image shows a chaplain leading Mass for soldiers stationed at Fort Corcoran. It highlights the role of faith in providing solace during turbulent times. The scene reflects unity and resilience among the troops. What secrets did these scouts uncover to shape the course of the Civil War? Let's watch. Scouts for the Army of the Potomac. This photograph captures scouts of the Army of the Potomac, a vital part of wartime intelligence. Their focused demeanor shows the importance of their mission. These individuals played a crucial role in shaping battle outcomes. Soldiers being tended to after the Battle of Chancellorsville, May 2, 1863. This powerful image shows soldiers receiving care after the brutal Battle of Chancellorsville. The scene captures the urgency and compassion of wartime medics. It reflects the resilience of those who endured such suffering. Soldiers in the trenches before battle, Petersburg, Virginia, 1865. This photograph depicts soldiers in the trenches at Petersburg, Virginia, preparing for battle. Their somber expressions reflect the weight of the conflict ahead. It's a stark reminder of the toll war takes on its participants. Siege of Port Hudson, Louisiana, 1863. This historical image shows the Siege of Port Hudson, a grueling campaign of the Civil War. It highlights the resilience of the Union troops amidst harsh conditions. The photograph captures the intensity of this critical battle. Fort Sumter. This iconic image shows Fort Sumter, a key site of the Civil War. The fortress symbolizes both the start of the conflict and its enduring toll. Its weathered walls reflect the cost of war. Soldiers conducting a drill. This image depicts soldiers performing a drill with precision and focus. The scene highlights the discipline and training necessary for battlefield success. It reflects the dedication of troops preparing for combat. Wounded soldiers at Carver General Hospital. This photograph shows wounded soldiers receiving care at Carver General Hospital during the Civil War. It reflects the challenges of providing medical aid in wartime. Their recovery symbolizes the resilience of those affected by the conflict. Allan Pinkerton and his men near Cumberland Landing, Virginia. This photograph features Allan Pinkerton with his men, crucial figures in Civil War intelligence. Their determined expressions reflect their dedication to gathering vital information. It highlights the critical role of espionage in shaping the war's outcome. What stories do these haunting ruins talk about the devastating cost of war? Let's watch Ruins of a Town After a Battle. This historical photograph shows the ruins of a town devastated by battle, with charred structures and debris scattered across the landscape. It reflects the destructive impact of war on civilian life. The scene is a haunting reminder of the cost of conflict. Confederate fortifications. This image captures Confederate fortifications built to defend their positions during the Civil War. The sturdy earthworks and defenses reveal the ingenuity of wartime engineering. These fortifications played a critical role in key battles. Antietam Bridge. This photograph showcases Antietam Bridge, a strategic crossing during the Battle of Antietam. The bridge stands as a silent witness to the bloodshed and bravery of that day. It remains a poignant symbol of the Civil War's impact. A regimental fife and drum corps. This image depicts a regimental fife and drum corps performing in formation. Their music provided morale and unity for soldiers amidst the chaos of war. The scene captures the enduring role of tradition in military life. Harper's Ferry. This photograph shows the historic town of Harper's Ferry, a key location during the Civil War. Its strategic position made it the site of multiple conflicts. The town's resilience reflects its pivotal role in American history. Christian Commission members gather in the field. This photograph shows members of the Christian Commission gathering in the field to support soldiers. Their mission was to provide aid and spiritual guidance during the war. The scene reflects their dedication to uplifting the troops. Captured Confederate soldiers in a prison camp. This image shows captured Confederate soldiers in a prison camp, their weary faces reflecting the harsh realities of captivity. The scene underscores the human cost of war for both sides. It serves as a stark reminder of the war's reach beyond the battlefield. General Meade's headquarters. This historical photograph captures General Meade's headquarters, a hub of strategic decision-making during the Civil War. The modest setting reflects the challenges of leading in wartime. It highlights the pivotal role of leadership in shaping the war's outcomes. Have you ever wondered who kept the Army moving behind the scenes? Let's watch. An Army blacksmith at the forge. This image shows an Army blacksmith working diligently at his forge. His role was critical for maintaining equipment and ensuring the Army's mobility. The scene highlights the often overlooked contributions of support personnel in wartime. An ambulance caravan assembling. This photograph captures an ambulance caravan assembling to transport wounded soldiers. It reflects the immense logistical efforts involved in Civil War medicine. The scene illustrates the commitment to saving lives despite limited resources. The McLean House where General Lee surrendered. This iconic image shows the McLean House where General Lee surrendered to General Grant, marking the end of the Civil War. The modest structure witnessed one of American history's most significant moments. It symbolizes reconciliation and the hope for a united nation. Libby Prison, Virginia. This photograph shows Libby Prison, a Confederate facility in Virginia that held Union prisoners of war. The building stands as a grim reminder of the harsh conditions faced by captives during the Civil War. Its imposing structure reflects the era's challenging realities. If you are enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe our channel to get more videos like this. The 26th U.S. Colored Volunteer Infantry. This photograph features the 26th U.S. Colored Volunteer Infantry, a regiment of African-American soldiers. Their presence highlights the significant role played by Black troops in the Union's victory. The image reflects their courage and determination. A pontoon bridge constructed at Bull Run. This photograph captures a pontoon bridge built by Union forces at Bull Run to ensure troop mobility. The bridge showcases the ingenuity of military engineering during the Civil War. It symbolizes the strategic importance of infrastructure in warfare. Confederate ram after being captured, Virginia. This image shows a Confederate ram, a heavily armed warship, after being captured by Union forces. The vessel stands as a testament to the evolving technology of naval warfare. Its capture marked a key Union success. Lieutenant General Ulysses S. Grant in Virginia. This photograph features Lieutenant General Ulysses S. Grant during his Virginia campaign. His determined expression reflects the leadership and resolve that defined his military career. The image highlights his critical role in securing Union victories. Federal observation balloon, Intrepid, being inflated. This photograph shows the Federal observation balloon, Intrepid, being inflated, a cutting-edge innovation for reconnaissance during the Civil War. The balloon symbolizes the Union's use of technology to gain a tactical advantage. It reflects the evolving nature of warfare during this era. 3 Confederate POWs near Gettysburg. This photograph shows 3 captured Confederate soldiers near Gettysburg, their expressions weary but resolute. The image reflects the human toll of one of the war's most pivotal battles. It serves as a reminder of the shared sacrifices on both sides. A refugee family leaving their home. This poignant image shows a refugee family leaving their home with all their belongings during the Civil War. It highlights the devastating impact of the conflict on civilians. The scene reflects resilience in the face of displacement. What did soldiers do to find a sense of home during the hardships of war? Let's watch soldiers gathered in front of their barracks. Pine Cottage. This photograph shows soldiers gathered in front of their barracks, which they had affectionately named Pine Cottage. The image reflects their attempts to find familiarity and camaraderie amidst the hardships of war. It captures a rare moment of unity and normalcy. Confederate soldiers making war preparations in 1861. This image depicts Confederate soldiers preparing for war in the South in 1861. The scene reflects their determination and the early optimism at the start of the conflict. It highlights the immense efforts that went into their preparations. A column of cavalry along the Rappahannock River, Virginia. This photograph shows a column of cavalry riding along the banks of the Rappahannock River in Virginia. The image captures the discipline and organization of mounted troops during the Civil War. It highlights the importance of mobility and military strategy. Soldiers standing outside barracks. This image depicts soldiers standing outside their barracks, taking a moment of rest and camaraderie. The scene reflects the temporary and harsh conditions of wartime housing. It highlights the resilience of soldiers during the conflict. A regiment of soldiers gathered together. This historical photograph shows a regiment of soldiers assembled in formation. The image reflects their unity and readiness for action. It captures the disciplined spirit of Civil War troops. More soldiers posing outside their temporary housing. This image features soldiers standing proudly outside their temporary housing structures. The barracks reflect the ingenuity of makeshift wartime accommodations. The scene shows the camaraderie shared by those living in close quarters. Soldiers on the USS Wabash, 1855. This photograph depicts soldiers on the deck of the USS Wabash, a prominent Union warship. The scene highlights the role of naval forces in the Civil War. The image captures the blend of discipline and maritime life aboard the vessel. 1st Massachusetts Cavalry, 1864. This rare photo captures Captain Charles Francis Adams, Jr. and his fellow officers of the 1st Massachusetts Cavalry. These men displayed remarkable bravery during the Union's fight for victory. Their dedication and camaraderie shine through this historical image. Abraham Lincoln and George McClellan, 1862. This photograph shows Abraham Lincoln meeting General George McClellan at Antietam shortly after a devastating battle. The meeting symbolized hope despite the loss of over 23,000 lives just weeks earlier. This rare moment highlights the leadership struggles of the Civil War. Meeting with President Abraham Lincoln, 1862. President Abraham Lincoln is seen meeting with Alan Pinkerton, the head of the future Secret Service, and General McClernand. The meeting occurred during the challenging Vicksburg campaign, a turning point in the war. This image represents the weight of leadership during a time of crisis. Free Black Men Fight at Dutch Gap, Virginia, 1864. This photograph highlights the bravery of African American soldiers during the Civil War. Many free black men joined the Union Army, fighting for freedom and equality. Their contributions became a turning point in America's fight against slavery. USS Monitor, 1862. This image shows the USS Monitor, one of the first ironclad warships, with its crew cooking on deck. The ship played a critical role at the Battle of Hampton Roads, where it clashed with the Confederate CSS Virginia. Its design marked a revolutionary moment in naval warfare. 96th Pennsylvania Volunteer Infantry Regiment, 1862. The 96th Pennsylvania Volunteer Infantry Regiment fought valiantly for the Union cause. This photograph captures their resilience and dedication as they faced immense challenges on the battlefield. The regiment's bravery remains a testament to the sacrifices of the Civil War. What thoughts weighed on General Robert E. Lee's mind just days after his surrender? Let's watch. General Robert E. Lee, 1865. This photograph shows Confederate General Robert E. Lee sitting on the porch of his Richmond, Virginia home. Taken less than a week after his surrender at Appomattox, it symbolizes the end of the Civil War. Lee's somber expression reflects the weight of defeat and the war's devastating impact. Lewis Powell, 1865. Lewis Powell, part of the plot to assassinate Abraham Lincoln, attempted to kill Secretary of State William Seward. This photograph captures Powell before his execution, a symbol of the dark conspiracies of the time. His actions forever marked one of the most tragic moments in U.S. history. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this channel, and also hit the bell icon button to get more videos like this. Goodbye.